welcome all to the Keeper's Gambit Tome of Knowledge, written by yours truly, William H. Grimmsley. Prologue, The Council. The tension was so thick in the great room that it could be cut with a knife. The Keeper's arrival was imminent. A large single door hissed open and receded into its slot within the wall. A group of several figures entered the large and round room in a rank-and-file manner. Men and women, clad in flowing hooded robes, hurriedly gathered around the arc of a circular table whose center was hollow. Worry claimed their hearts, for they knew ill tidings were synonymous with the coming of the Keepers. The fear was evident in many forms: shuddering of breath, nervous tapping of fingers, and the constant twitching of heads desperate to find something distracting enough to focus upon or observed. The gentle but low glow from the room's lighting provided no comfort, casting long shadows across the space. Panic reared its horrid head. "How long must we wait? Do any of you understand why we're here?" one hooded man asked at length, his throat corded with fright. "No one knows for certain, but speculation has reached my ears. As I am sure you have heard the rumors, one of us has—" A woman, whose voice strained from breaking, began to answer. Her words were cut off by a sudden occurrence. Within the hollow of the table, a visible ripple, like that of a pebble striking a puddle, spread vertically in the air. An unseen force pulled harshly at everything, drawing all toward the ripple. The adverse effect occurred immediately afterward. The force jettisoned everything away from its source. Those gathered braced themselves, but some nearly lost their grip and were buffeted by a jarring sensation. The room grew deathly silent. Then a literal rip in the air appeared, precise and ever-growing. A dark and seemingly formless hand slowly grasped from within the rip. A terrifying yet wondrous form emerged. Glimmering points of light twinkled inside the tear as the creature manifested. A peculiar humming sound reverberated throughout the room as the tear closed. The group's fear rose to near shock as they beheld the Keeper. Its overall form resembled a man's frame, but looked more like a living shadow. Features such as hair, eyes, a nose, and mouth were easily visible despite its inexplicable composition. At times, its body seemed to flicker and fluctuate like a campfire. Closer examination of the body revealed a resemblance to smoke. Two horns curved along its scalp, and wings similar to a dragon slowly unfurled from its shoulders. Its eyes and mouth, when opened, shone like bright white starlight. "There is one among you, one who has broken a most sacred law. This defiance of obedience shall not be tolerated. Come forward now, and your punishment shall not be as severe," the Keeper decreed slowly. His voice was deep, monotone, and emotionless. "What if no one comes forward, my lord?" one woman asked carefully. "I am no lord," the Keeper growled. It turned its gaze toward the woman. Before she could complete her thought to reply, an unseen force collided with her, sending her reeling violently into the far wall. Her body lay crumpled where it fell. Dread rose swiftly across the room. "I mean no disrespect, Keeper, but I am also curious. I believe she worried of our fates, those of us who are innocent," a brave spokesman addressed carefully. He met the Keeper's unwavering gaze and awaited a reply. The others cringed when the Keeper shifted to answer. "If there are indeed those who have no knowledge of, or share no affiliation with the guilty, then you have but one choice. Abdicate your station and power, or cease to be," the Keeper retorted stonily. "You would destroy us all to find the one responsible?" the spokesman queried further. The rest of the table's occupants flinched once more as the Keeper drew closer. "Corruption has corroded this place. It is far too late for absolution. It must be cleansed. I offer you your lives. Mercy is a boon we rarely bequeath. If you wish to prove your innocence, then do so by relinquishing your power here," the Keeper stated. It scanned the room and most cowered when its gaze fell upon them. The brave one waited a moment before resuming. "I believe I speak for us all, but we shall abdicate. Will you allow us to choose where we desire to go?" The Keeper loomed there, contemplating the request. The silence became quite uncomfortable. Then it finally spoke. "I shall allow this. Our business here is concluded. You may go." Most of the group scurried toward the exit, save for two who remained at either arc of the table. Few approached the motionless body near the wall, but the one furthest away from the keeper assured he'd see to her body. The room fell silent once more. All that remained were the keeper, the spokesman, and the one across from them. "Is there something you wish to discuss further?" the keeper queried. "Can we trust your word, keeper?" the man furthest away brazenly asked. "I could end you here and now if you so desire it," the keeper challenged. "Of that I have no doubt, but no, I don't want to die just yet," the brazen one replied calmly as he made his way toward the fallen woman. The keeper made a sound similar to a grunted scoff and opened another tear in the air. "We shall meet again," the keeper warned as it entered the rift and vanished. The brave spokesman turned his attention to the brazen one. He watched the brazen one collect their fallen comrade from the floor. He sighed, thinking about the harsh way she died. A very undignified way. He called to the brazen man as the door hissed open. "So, where shall you go?" "Haven't decided. What about you?" the brazen one asked in return. "Perhaps a forest, so I can listen to the Ints babble on about their days as saplings," the spokesman responded with a smile. "Quaint." "Say," the spokesman began. The brazen man asked. He had turned his head back toward the table. "Did something seem off about the keeper?" the spokesman queried. He stared ahead into the table's hollow. "What do you mean?" the brazen one wondered. Nothing. Never mind," the spokesman said dismissively. "Very well, suit yourself," the brazen one scoffed as he walked away. The spokesman remained alone in the great room for a time, pondering how severe the situation was. There had not been a cleansing in a very long time. What sacred law did the culprit break? Why was it committed? Who did it? And to what end? Many more questions followed, and all the while, he continued to leer at the area where the keeper had been. Thanks for watching and or listening. Until next time, may your wills go unbroken.